I'm going to do the signing, then I come and nominate General Ali from here. I, Dr. Tango Doi, on behalf of the Commission, duly nominate General Moses Ali for Adjumani West constituency in Adjumani district. Congratulations.
General Moses Ali's campaign for the Adjumani West parliamentary seat is currently pressing on, even as the veteran politician remains away from the campaign trail due to his ill health. Now, one of Uganda's longest-serving politicians, General Moses Ali, is seeking another term on the NRM ticket, facing three main challengers, with FDC's Patrick Tandrupasi emerging as his main rival. At 86 years of age, General Moses Ali has been in active politics for decades, serving in parliament since the late 1990s and holding senior government positions, including Deputy Prime Minister and Third Deputy Prime Minister. A former soldier, General Moses Ali rose to national prominence in the 1980s as a member of the military council during the Tito Okello government, later before joining the NRM administration, where he became a political figure in the West Nile region. Supporters argue that his long stay in power is anchored on experience, loyalty to the ruling party, and his ability to lobby for government-funded projects. Critics, however, say his prolonged dominance has slowed political renewal in the constituency. Campaigning on his behalf, Ali's team says he is seeking re-election to consolidate and complete major infrastructure projects. Key among them include the proposed Laropi Bridge, which residents believe will ease movement across the River Nile and reduce reliance on the frequently breaking down ferry transportation system. The campaign has also pledged to lobby for the upgrade of the Laropi Moyo road, as well as the construction of the Sinyinya road and bridge, which many of the times become impassable during the rainy season.
Why he's seeking re-election, we've been telling the people, is for him to continue explaining to the people, first of all, the programs of the government, because he's in the executive. So he wants to say all those pledges, programs which have not been finished in government to get finished. Especially our people of Madi, sub-region in general, have been lacking a lot of infrastructure development. One of them is the cry of the people has been the crossing of the Nile. Priority for him to seek election is to ensure that this bridge is built across the River Nile to the Laropi, and maybe subsequently the one also to Sinyinya crossing into Obonyi from Adjumani. At the home front, Adjumani West constituency has no health center for. He wants to say that Adjumani Town Council is elevated at least to municipality status. But luckily, since he's alive, he wants to ensure his fighters, former fighters, are paid, both the dead, the living, and their families also. And so it is important that Moses Ali remains there.
Now, while some residents acknowledge progress in road infrastructure in the recent years, others say very many parts of Adjumani West are still undeserved, with poor road transport affecting the trade routes, access to health services, and household incomes. A number of youth leaders say that although General Moses Ali cannot physically campaign, his manifesto commits to supporting youth groups and addressing unemployment in rural communities of Adjumani. Other pledges include the construction of a health center in Adjumani Town and lobbying for a municipal status. Meanwhile, General Moses Ali's candidacy came under fresh scrutiny recently following a petition which was filed seeking the cancellation of his nomination, citing the concerns over his health and fitness to effectively serve another term. The petition fueled debate in the constituency, deepening the arguments of experience and legacy against the growing calls for renewal and generational change. As voters prepare to decide, Adjumani West finds itself at a political crossroad. For General Moses Ali, the election is about legacy and unfinished business. For his challengers, it is about change and the future. And with the petition hanging over his candidacy, the race is no longer about development, but about how long power, experience, and tradition can hold against the growing demand for a renewal. Story compiled by Stephen Chandia, Uganda Radio Network, in Adjumani.